Welcome back to another episode of Storage Wars. This is my storage room, and I'm your host, fucking John Lee. And today's episode is going to be a little bit different, right? Usually I will occupy a pretty negative space on this platform because shitting on things is fun. But I thought if there's one good thing that I do in my life, I would like to make someone feel a little better about their stretch marks and loose skin. Because, I know what it's like to lose weight and not be happy with that shit. Now, I got my marks through being a fucking gobbledygook and just, eating a smorgasbord of dog shit for about 10 years and, no, more, 13. Oh, good times. But, even if you got it through, I don't know, squeezing midgets out your snatch, or just through puberty, right? I just want to make you feel a little better, so, I can cash that goodwill check in. Maybe in my next life I can come back as Greta Thunberg. Now, I felt pretty shitty about my stretch marks for a really long time. I'm not gonna lie to you with some guru bullshit. I still do it to a degree, right? It's tough, losing weight and feeling like you should be rewarded. But instead, you look down and you see tiger stripes. That sounds fucking cool. You look down and you looks like someone grated cheese off your body. There we go. Before I talk too much shit, I'm just gonna get into it. I'm gonna roll you a clip where I show you my teats, and I'll just voice over. So I've been obese since I was like 12, 13 years old, so just before I hit puberty. And I'm at heaviest, I was around 19.5 stone. And I'm about 13.5 now. So I've lost about 85 pounds, something like that. Now, as you can see, I still got a bit of a jelly belly. So I'm not finished losing weight, but I'm about 3/4 of the way there. But as you can see, the one thing I've got a lot of is stretch marks. I shit you not, if you were to count all the stretch marks in my body, I would have over 100. What he said? 100? Fucking hell. I'm riddled with stretch marks. I have been passed through the shredder, right? I'm also starting to get some loose skin, but that stuff just, slings back, so it's not too bad. The real problem is I'm getting loose skin down in the under, you know what I mean? In my Aussie parts. My inner thighs, like I shit you not, it looks like I've got 2 more ball sacks on either side of my ball sack. The skin's starting to bundle, so yeah, that 3-titty alien from Total Recall? Similar sitch, right? Eating my ass would be like biting into jerky. There's a lot of pull, right? Yeah, down on my legs, I had a fat fucking ass, still do kinda, but yeah. That is essentially my body at the moment, and am I okay with it? Kinda. This is just stuff that I gotta try live with. That's pretty shit advice, to be honest. What I'm essentially saying is, well, why don't you try living with that dick in your ass? It's not a very comfortable life, is it? What I'm trying to say is that I don't feel completely fine with my stretch marks, but it's definitely my goal that one day I will be. And that's okay, It's easy to preach self-love when you're not going through a particular experience, but the reality of it is it's more difficult than just saying, oh yeah, well, you should love yourself. And that's fine, it's a fucking process. So it's alright to feel a little bad about this shit. But, it's an outlook you should try to change. And it is an outlook, right? This is my point, that this is a fucking mindset. It really is, how you view your own body. I don't know, the one thing that has genuinely helped me to accept these guys and, shit, even appreciate them for what they are. I've always had a pretty negative mindset on how I look at this stuff. Negative outlook. I always look at the bad of these guys. I always think, oh shit, if I lose the weight, I'll never look how I'm supposed to look. Or, I'll never look normal. I mean, what the fuck is normal? Yeah, I'll never look normal when I take my top off. It's always fucking negative, negative, negative. For being honest, a lot of these negatives are more to do with my own fucking mindset and my own head. Most people don't give a fuck. They really don't. So, yeah. One thing that has really helped me a lot, personally, is that, I've started to look at the positives of having these scars. Because there are quite a few, if we're being genuine. Look, I can say without a doubt that if you have loose skin or stretch marks, then it's helped you in one massive way. And that is, it would have genuinely helped you build character. Now, I know that sounds fucking corny as shit, but bear with me, right? Somebody has seen their body go through such a drastic process. Chances are they're going to be a little different. Not just in the body, but in the fucking head. Let me ask you a question. If you didn't have loose skin or scars, would you be a more or less empathetic person than you are at the moment? Somebody who knows what it's like to go through a process like that, you're probably going to be a more empathetic person. That's a fucking amazing quality to have. Maybe you had some weird ways of coping with the fact that, your body looked a little different. Maybe you turned out a little fucking wacky. These are qualities that you should appreciate. Now, I'm not the most empathetic person. Let me rephrase. I'm not very empathetic at all. But I can tell you one thing. If I didn't have my stretch marks and some of this loose skin, I would be an even bigger cunt. So, fucking thank fuck that I had them, right? Scars should serve as a reminder to where your body was. And it should also remind you of how far you've come. That's fucking corny, but it's true. Ugh, fuck, this sounds so self-servicey, doesn't it? I might as well have called this video How to Self-Fellatio. Fuck. But you get my point. Alright, this is something that I've had a lot of difficulty dealing with. I don't know. I kind of wanted to make a video on it. See if anybody else is going through a bit of a shit patch. And hopefully I could help. A little bit. Oh. But yeah, I'm pretty much done. All I'm going to say is I'm not finished with my journey. Journey, again, very corny. Oh, fuck. Cornier than sweet corn. But, yeah. I'm not finished. By the end of this year, I'm going to be fucking jacked. Alright? So I will have some loose skin, but fuck it. Because I want to be jacked. My body's going to show the process that I've been through. That's going to be pretty fucking cool. Yeah.